Today we are going to be transforming this overgrown, mossy, disgusting molly breeding tank into the ultimate molly breeder. And it's a little bit overcrowded for the time being. So I am going to be putting some more back into the pond. Over here, this is a 900-gallon freshwater pond. Great filtration, and as you can see, there's tons of fish. Here's the ranches. Hey, Tubbles. Boop, boop, boop. So the first step, we obviously need to remove the glass casing and set it over there so it doesn't get broken. And then for some reason there's this solar filter flow that is broken. I'll take that out. Ew, look how gross the water is. So I'm gonna grab some of the rocks out so we can start scooping fish, and then we'll put them in the buckets and remodel this tank. Hopefully there's no mollies in this. I don't think there would be, but we'll see. There we go. Really nice rocks. We just need to spray them because they're real slimy. One last little one over here. Oh, you can see the green. Look, there's the bottom, there's the green, there's the bottom, there's the green. Crazy. So now we're just going to stir up the substrate because it's very green. Look how many fish there are in here. Oh my gosh. Look how murky the water is getting. Wow. So we're actually breeding these guys so that there's a higher population of colored ones in the pond, because the colorless minnows have been breeding out of control. So we're going to try to add a little more color to the pond. So this is kind of our effort, and as you can see, it's definitely succeeded. Oh, as you can barely see with all those right there. So I'll catch you in a few minutes after it's cleared up. So I decided to just start scooping fish before the water clears up. So I'm gonna fill this bucket up and we'll start to put the fish in there. Hi, Tim. Oh, he's social anxiety. See that little twig in there? Put that over there. Actually, we should probably dump this because I'm pretty sure that water's pretty good. That should be enough to hold them, because we do need to keep a few in here. Look at this water. It's taking forever to clear up. So I'm going to get the net and I'm going to see how many I can catch. See, that right there is the alpha male. He's humongous. And then that other little black one is just a fat belly molly. So I'm going to let those ones go for now. Dude, get out of there. What are you doing? Okay, let's see if we can catch any others. Look at this water. Oh, there we go. We got a bunch. Okay, let's do it again. Anything? Alright, let's dump these ones in the bucket. Oh, I need my hands. There we go. And as you can see, they're all swimming around. And they'll be back in the pond in no time. Or maybe back in here, depending on which fish. Do we get any? Look, every scoop. That's a big one, too. Excuse me. Hold on. Managed to get them all in there. There we go. Let's see if there's any more before we finish up. Oh, I see a little one in there. You see that? Let's take that guy. Put him right there. Actually, we can probably dump these in the pond already, yeah? Yeah, alright. Let me take this little guy first. Look at the pond. It's shining today. There's the Oscar. Look at him. Humongous. There's the ranchers. Alright, let's put this little guy back in. Come on. Minnows are not the most intelligent, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, now we can get this bucket with these colorless ones over here, and we'll put them back in here as well. Later. None left in there. Oh, look how many are still in there. Can you see them? They're like baby orange ones. Alright, let me try again, see if we can get some more. There we go. Flopping. Ooh, got so many in there. Let's go and return these ones to the pond because they're not that apex male. Be free. Oh, you see that? Oh my gosh, look at him. Humongous. We got him like 5 months ago, 4 months ago. He's already like 8 inches long. See, that's the fat belly molly. Let me actually pull her out here so you can see her. Check that out. Beautiful little fish. We'll return her back to the pond as well. Don't know how she got in there actually. Freedom! Holy crap, did you see that? Look at him. Oh my gosh. Put her over there actually. See, that's why we're breeding them, to keep the numbers high. Holy, she's taking forever. Ooh, get out of here. Okay, I'm actually going to take her here. You see him? Look, he's like ready to eat him. I'm put him over here. There she goes. She was actually one of the very first fish we got. Actually, the very first fish. The very first batch, like 3 years ago. Surprised that there's still one left from that batch. Oh, look who we got. See that one? Look, he'll start freaking out. It's massive. So we're actually gonna... Okay, we don't have the buckets filled up. I think we're gonna leave him in here and just do a quick water change. Get out of here, bro. And I'll catch you after the water's clear again. As I was in the process of cleaning out some of this water, I saw a ton more fish, and I think this is gonna be great and make this tank look nice. While we're waiting for the water to clear up, I'm gonna quickly fill up the water again with the hose, and I'm gonna clean the sides of the tank, and then I'll talk about what I'm gonna do to make it look fresh. Oh man, there is so much gunk in there. This is gonna make it look super nice. Hey Sammy. He's always helping with whatever we're doing. Good boy, huh? Look at that water. Even smells nasty. You can probably still see fish around there as it's starting to clear up. We'll give it some time. Look, there's even a little fish stuck in there. Here, let me help him. There he goes. Why is he burrowing? Look at him go. I could just grab him and put him in the pond, honestly. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Now we're just gonna have to go over here to the cichlid tank. There's already one of these on there, so just... Holy magnet. Pull that one off. Bring it over to this side. Look at all the fish in there, huh? Where did it go? There it is. Don't want to get my fingers caught between there. So I'm gonna just let it float right there, and then like that, and it locked on. So we're just gonna scrub over here, and it should clean the sides up nicely so we can see the finished product. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, it is of course the morning, and the tank is now all clear. It's looking really nice, and there's still some fog on the glass there, but I'm gonna try to take a little bit more fish out and put them over back in the ponds, and then we'll clean up the glass. They're all swimming around because I usually feed them at this time, so it should be pretty easy to grab some. Yeah, look how many we got. Oh my gosh. We'll just take those because we still need this breeder to be set up with a male and a female. There we go. Be free. Swim. Look, they're swimming into the net. What are you guys doing? Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Alright. So now... Well, there's still a lot in there, huh? That's fine. Now I just need to clean up this glass with this one. Here we are, and the tank is all done. It's very reflective, as you can see, so that means it's pretty clean. We still have some water lines, but I'll wash those off with a rag later. My favorite part of this whole thing is how we place the rocks. Look, there's like a fish in there right as we speak. And then there's, oh wait, that's a little cichlid from over there. How did that thing get in here? Oh, there's another one. Holy crap. Huh. Well, I guess we'll see about those. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, everybody.